Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him belong.
Hi, my name is Lori Stevens. I'm the director at Rainbow Years Learning Ministry at Shore Church in Shipshewana. We provide a full-time child care service, and we have a preschool curriculum that we share with the 3 to 5-year-old kids. Well, the teachers are trained to support the children and encourage them in their own individual interests. So when one child is interested in one area of the classroom, she follows that and supports by offering him different materials. She provides conversation with him that encourages and supports that interest. She does this for all the children. So if you're here for the full-time child care hours through the day, then you will get the preschool part of the day. The teachers are required to have 20 hours of continuing education or early childhood education hours. That 20 hours can include specific curriculum training according to our high scope curriculum that we provide. It can be specific to inclusive care for children that may have special needs, which we have 4 of them. So we have had a lot of training in inclusive care. There are children that we have infants and toddlers, so we have special training for infants and toddlers care. The teachers are constantly being trained and kept up to date on their education in early childhood. The children are provided with 3 meals through the day, ranging from breakfast, morning snack, lunch, and an afternoon snack, so that would be 4. Their daily routine will include work time, what we call plan, do, and review, and they're able to make decisions what they would like to do in the classroom. They work that plan, and then at the time that they're finished with that, they review that plan or review their work time, and then they have an opportunity to have small group time where the teacher is supporting the interest from the morning and making an activity for them that kind of brings all their interests together. She provides a large group time where the children get together with other classes. They do singing, they sometimes dance. They also have an outside time where they go outside and they're able to run and use large balls and tricycles and hula hoops, and there's swing set and climbing materials out there too. Every classroom is set up to include at least 5 specific interest areas. And those interest areas may include the book corner or the book area. They might call it the library corner. There's a house area that may be the kitchen area. It could be just, I think they call it the house and the kitchen areas. It's your dramatic play. There is an area where there are toys and games. There is an area for blocks. You have the art area, which includes your writing materials, so you're covering your writing and your art, and sensory and discovery, which includes a lot of your science and math things. Sensory can include nature items, but you're really looking at sand and water. You're looking at things that the kids are going to be handling. They're going to be manipulating it with their hands. It's going to be hands-on contact. And they're going to be experiencing different things like pouring, digging. They're going to feel the different textures of different items and stuff. So your discovery table is more about, is a little bit more scientific in the sense that you're learning to watch things grow. There's going to be plants. There may be a fish tank in the classroom. In my office I have a frog tank that they pay attention to, watch that. So those are things that they can discover, a little bit more natural items, but it might be like magnets that are in the classroom, magnifying glasses that encourage them to take things a little bit further and explore. Children have an opportunity at the beginning of the day to review what is going to happen in that day. And what we have in the classroom is called a message board. And each teacher in each classroom has a different message board. One classroom uses the chalkboard, and so she uses chalk and she'll write on the chalkboard. Another teacher has a dry erase board where she's using dry erase markers. Generally, what you're going to find on the message board is each child's name and the symbol that is suitable to their name phonetically, like Sammy, sun, Isabella, inchworm. You're going to find their names and their symbols on this board, and they're going to indicate, the teacher's going to be able to indicate if that child is here or if that child is absent, and then the children are going to be able to tell you who's there and who's absent, and they're going to be able to read those names and symbols because they're familiar to them. We use different symbols indicating small group time, large group time, outside time, snack time. Usually for snack time there's like a cup of milk that they might have for snack time, and maybe a cracker or something that indicates food. They are able to read these symbols because they've become so familiar with them. And then the teacher can use other symbols or drawings that will indicate what's happening at small group time. At small group time, maybe they've decided to use puppets. And so the teacher's going to draw a symbol that shows a hand puppet and maybe a hand that's next to the puppet. And so the children may be able to read that as that they're going to work with hand puppets for small group time. The same is the same for outside time. Sometimes we'll walk around the building, so we might just show the building, the symbol that indicates the church building. And you can draw stick figures that are walking, and they read that very well. This actually encourages them at their work time to draw those and to see if they can't make that stick figure and draw the symbols that you have used earlier in the day to explain to them the daily routine. This gives them a safe feeling of what's going to happen in their day. Now I know what's going to happen to me throughout the day, and I'm comfortable with that because it's been talked about and discussed, and they have had a part in that discussion and the decisions. Because I've known the teachers to change the daily routine because the children wanted something different. And that's what we do. We will support what their interests are.